Well, hello everybody, this is Frogger here from Achievement Hunter, here to continue our guides in Dragon Age 2. We're wrapping up the main game with some collectibles with Chantry, Historian, and Archaeologist, but you obviously already knew that because there's big fucking red letters on the screen that tell you that. But still, we are going to be getting these, and Chantry Historian requires you to get all 4 chapters of the history of the Chantry, one of them's kind of hard to get, and Archaeologist, which requires you to get 3 of the 4 Enigma Codex pages in each act. Now, we're going to start straight off by getting the first part of the history of the Chantry here in Act 1, as you can see with the nice lettering I have at the bottom of the screen that tells you we're in Act 1. And you can see right there at the top right-hand corner of the Chantry is History of the Chantry Part 1. Now we're going to magically teleport to Lowtown at night, where this is by the alienage, and where eventually you'll have Meryl. And Meryl's door's over there to the right, but to the left of it, bam, Enigma of Kirkwall. Now, for some reason, there's only 3 out of the 4 that you could actually get in this. I think the 4th one's kind of glitched, but whatever. Now, back at the Gallows, you might be able to get this one before you have access to Kirkwall. I didn't check, but there you go, Enigma of Kirkwall, but whatever. Now, eventually, when you get access to the Bone Pit, just do the Birthright quest, and then go through that whole thing, and then eventually you'll have access to the Bone Pit. You can see here, a little bit off the beaten path, is this one. I'll show you where it is on the map here now. You can see that's where the Bone Pit quest is up there at the top. Now, teleported directly into Act 2. This is what I did at the very beginning of Act 2, right here in the Chantry. And I know it's Act 2 because I had subtitles on for almost the entirety of Act 2. I don't know why. But see, in the same exact spot as the last one, when Isabella allows me to get this. Come on. There we go. It's an Enigma. Not a history. Oh my god! Where could the history be? After conveniently placed fade, we go and we find it. Now you see where that marker is there? You may remember that from that quest that I showed you guys earlier in Chapter 2. Ooh. And now there's the history of the Chantry, Chapter 2. Now remember that spot, because we'll be there a little bit later on in this video. Now we're going to be teleporting ourselves here to Darktown. You can see here, I'm kind of in the middle leftist where the big alcove is. There's an exit right there to my right. I want to show you there's a leave area. And past those 2 dudes talking is an Enigma of Kirkwall page. We've collected it. Now, let's go to the docks, and now we have to go to where this place is. Sorry, I'll know in a second. Yeah, the Canary compound. And then, of course, Isabella's like, I left the stove on. And then she departs my party, and I'm like, oh, okay. So you can see this is, look, Canary compound, the docks. I don't know why I had to show the map there. But instead of going to the right like you normally do, go to the left. I know. I just blew your mind. And then there's Enigma of Kirkwall. Now, on Anderson's companion quest called Descent, you have to do I would recommend doing all of Anders' companion quests. So that, because 2 of them are in his companion quests. And this at the very end of it, that's your exit. So I'll show you, don't go into there, because I may have done that and had to replay this entire mission again to get this achievement. And there's actually quite a bit of loot back here. I want to show you there's a complex chest, which I don't think at that point I was stupid with placing Isabella's stats, so I didn't get it. But over there, the Enigma Kirkwall page. Oh my god, we just found it. Now for the difficult Chantry Historian. At the end of the quest following the Cune, you're going to be inside the Chantry. Now, the final part's on that pedestal there. You're going to be able to run to it fast enough. So in between waves, just huddle near it, mash A, because if you don't get it during this fight, you're not going to be able to ever get it, because there's not a section where you just stand there talking to people. So be very careful. Now we're in Act 3. We're going to get the final part of the Chantry Historian here. Oh my god, we're going to get an achievement, guys! So you go up here by where one of those things you had to destroy in one of the previous quests was, and there's Chapter 4, and bloop, bloop, we got 25 gamer score for something that takes you about maybe 10 minutes throughout the entire game to get. Very easy to get. Now we're going to be teleporting here to the quest, Anders' quest, Justice, which this puts you, I forget exactly what the name of this place is, but you're in it, and I'm going to show you the map here in a second. Yeah, the sewers part. This is where you have to collect, I don't remember which part of the collection it is, but you got to collect stuff, and there you go. Now, you can get this one either on the quest On the Loose or Best Served Cold. These are mainline story quests. You're going to be here no matter what. So just go here, go to this door, and you're in here. This is out off of the docks. This is part of the Templar, like, base and shit. Crap. Whatever. Now, on the side quest, Gamlen's Greatest Treasure, I want to show you something here. When you talk to Gamlen, because you have to go talk to him, there's a crumpled note on the desk. Make sure you pick it up, and then a quest starts. Later on in the quest, you're going to be inside this area, and you see I switched to Isabella here because she's my better trap doer person. And on here on the docks, on the left-hand side, this is like some food place. This is towards the end. There's going to be an Enigma note there. Here we go. And we got a 50 gamer score for that one. I'm kind of being a little dodgy here with details just because I don't want to spoil everything for you guys. Now here on the last straw, once you fight a giant fucking demon to the right-hand side on the docks, is going to be the final one that you can collect in case you didn't feel like collecting some of these. But that's going to just about do it for us here in Dragon Age 2. There's probably tons of DLC for that, so look forward to that later on achievemehunter.com. See you guys later.